Hey everyone. In my previous video, we talked about the last K products problem, and we also looked at a linear time solution, and we discussed the various code maintainability problem that we will run into when we try to optimize it. But I realized that we didn't actually finish the constant time solution in that video. So let's do a constant time implementation in this video, and let's get started with that. So I have this K products class and then add to queue method and get product. This one will compute the localized product. So let's first check if the number is zero. If it is, we will truncate, we will reset the queue and then return. And if it is not, then we will calculate the product from by multiplying it with the previous product. So to find the previous product, we will get the last index, but we have to first check if it's not an empty queue. If it's an empty queue, we will just assign a value of 1 to the previous product so that whatever number is coming in, that would be assigned as the product. Now let's push that by multiplying the previous product into the incoming number. So this way we'll have a localized array of products. Now let's move into the get product method. And first thing we need to check is if the k that is incoming is greater than the queue, because we are resetting the queue when it's zero, right? So if it's greater than the length, then that means we have to return a zero. The next thing is to get the last index, which is basically the queue length minus one. And then the max product will be the last element, right? Because that's what we were doing when we were pushing the numbers into the queue. So we will get that from the queue's last index. The thing is, what we have done is repetitive multiplication. So what we have to do is repetitive division. So let's get the divisor index. Uh, this one doesn't seem quite right, but we will get back to this later when we run the tests. So the thing is, we from the last index, we are subtracting k, which is the tail amount, like the last three. That should give us the index of the divisor that we have to uh, divide the max product by to get the amount. So basically, it's something like this. Uh, let's run the test. And yeah, this doesn't seem right. Let's look at the test data. So the test data is basically this. We have a zero, so there will be three. So as we suspected, the divisor index is off, which is causing these false values. So let's fix that. So this should be undefined, right? Because this is usually means the last index. So if the divisor index is undefined, then what we want is to divide by 1 because that's the max product that we want. So this should fix it. Yeah, it looks correct now. Yeah, the values are right. So this is for a 3-index product, and then we have a non-zero thing here for which the values also seem right, and then the edge case of an empty thing, empty array for which everything should be zero, so that also works. Yeah, so we have a solution that runs in constant time complexity. If you need to, you can rewatch the video or slow it down. Yeah, but this is pretty much the solution. So see you next time. Bye.